Let's keep playing my level 12 Witch of Death and Despair. Am I even here? Oh. There's another place I can go to from the Prisoner's Gate. I don't feel like that's where I should be going, though. How do I fucking scroll the map? Or am I just... Oh, I must just be close to the edge of the map and I need to go... the next part.
Are you talking... Were you talking about, like, the world map with the hubs and stuff like that?
Yeah.
You can't scroll that map. You have to...
Okay.
Once you unlock Act 2, then you can hit a button that'll let you go into Act 2 zones.
Well, I'm almost to Act 2 then.
Yep. Have fun being the god of electric death.
Goddess. Jeez.
Close enough.
Let's see. Let's get me some zombies. Oh, I can get me some skeletons too. I have so much magic and crap. I don't even know what to do with it all. I mean, aside from my undying horde of zombie skeletons. These guys light me on fire when I kill them. That's annoying. Ow, health damage. What is this shit? Oh, those are my zombies. Good work, zombies. I need another set of skeletons. Yeah, P&D, I just need a lot more practice at Mario before I can, like, get a reasonable expectation of increase or of better time.
So you can take a significant chunk off your time. Like,
no, for the end of the game.
Yeah. So that's as good as it's gonna get for now. The beginning's the part where you have the time to make up.
Yeah, that's the real thing. Like, in my PV, I had a death during Lethal Lava Land. This game is so much more relaxing than Mario speedrunning. Ooh, an armor scrap.
I think I'm gonna do Legend of Zelda stuff.
Gonna stream some?
A little bit.
I'd watch, but I'm streaming.
I know.
Ooh, yes. Crap.
I'll eventually have to start.
I feel like Legend of Zelda would probably be a much more relaxed speedrun.
Does?
What?
What does?
Legend of Zelda, Link to the Past.
A little bit.
It doesn't seem as quick of a reflex game like a lot of other ones are.
Yeah.
Finding a bunch of Quicksilver flasks. You were playing this game too, weren't you, Laz?
Yeah, all three of us were.
Yeah.
And I got one of my other friends into it, and he's been playing it a lot lately.
Neat. Probably not set myself on fire. That's what my zombies are for. And my skeletons. I have so much mana.
What happened here?
Like, it's insane how much mana I have.
Oh shit, that's my... Why is... Timer so low?
Oh no.
There we go.
Find your own way and land it.
Oh. I need some kind of key. Need to find another way to the forest. Oh no. Whatever shall I do?
There you go. Stand on my split link.
Sounds like a good place to stand.
Do your jorb. Oh man, I can't wait to play Gun Hazard with my SNES controller.
Wow, those dudes dropped a lot of crap. Oh yeah, you got your
Really?
new controller in, didn't you?
Yep. Yep.
Oh, I'm under arrest again, guys.
Womp womp.
I'm just gonna summon skeletons down there to fight those dudes. That seems like a good plan. And call lightning down from the heavens.
That.
User entered your channel.
Hi, user.
Hello.
Oh, hey, Lupon.
How's it going?
It's going. Who has so many? Oh, it's Kona.
Yeah. Ooh, I love it
So,
up.
how's everyone doing?
And all the surprise went out of attendance.
Good.
I'm alright. I'm done salting at Mario 64.
Probably a good time.
Instead, I'm taking out my rage on 4 enemies in Path of Exile.
I was playing Path earlier.
I'm streaming it, so...
Nice.
Alright.
Someone's about to get raided.
Really?
It's your police sirens
Oh,
that,
yeah.
or the ambulances or whatever.
I think he
They're
got
just-
slaughtered.
They're so excited about my stream, they had to come in person. Oh wait, no, the opposite.
Alright, while I'm mashing through text, open my drink.
I think it takes the perfect time to open your drink.
Yep.
Play Lupon learns domestic skills.
It sounds lame.
What a fun game.
What are you learning?
I'm attempting to, or I'm about to attempt to, throw a patch on to my bag.
Oh, the one that got autograph?
Yeah. I got more Star Trek themed patches to go on it.
Nice.
Those were birthday presents. My birthday is next week.
Oh, you're right.
Who's burning menace burns and is a menace.
Blah blah blah, Uncle blah blah, give me sword, blah blah blah.
One's playing Links to the Past.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, he is.
Okay,
Too much classic.
Time
why
to
can't
inventory
all
manage.
patches be iron on?
Does that be convenient?
Would be convenient.
Why should this skill point? I have 2 refund points.
Good. I like
I really want to increase my lightning damage.
points, never mind. What's your build?
His
Oh,
first
wait.
character.
Wait, first character? You've played Path before, right?
No.
Oh.
Like, he's played it one huge block before, but it's been the same. This is still his first character.
Wait. Allocating or refunding a passive skill will remove your ability to take advantage of the one-off full passive skill reset. Oh,
Yeah.
that's if I want to reset all my
Individual.
skills because I got a thing at this level. Huh.
You got a full passive respec. Your entire tree can be respec.
I could respec into a bunch of elemental damage.
You respec literally every point. You can replace every single point.
I don't really want to replace all my points, though. I think my points are fine where they are. I have a bunch of energy shield and mana regeneration.
Next build,
Actually,
fancy things.
I do want to reset all the passives.
Because the...
I don't, but I do. I don't. I do. I do.
Oh.
I do.
The expansion
I want
just
more
launched
energy
over the
shield.
weekend.
I'm not messing with my main character. I'm saving all the fancy pre-build stuff for my next character.
I pre-built everything at this point. I have played so much Path. I have currently... Well, that's not even all that much. I only have 411 hours on Steam. I played Path during the beta, before... and then after the beta, before it was brought over to Steam. I played a lot of Path of Exile.
Good game.
It is a very good
Pretty
game.
good game, yeah.
Everything that Diablo 3 ought to have been, and then wasn't.
Yeah.
I like the whole... I'm kind of intrigued by the no money barter system.
Really? I hate it. I absolutely hate it with a burning passion.
I think it's neat, but I like the gold system better.
Oh shit, forgot to split on rescuing Princess again. Fuck.
And she's not important enough for a split. It's only the princess.
That's where it is. That's
Too
actually
much
nice.
clutter.
So, how was everyone's weekends?
Alright.
Yeah.
Full grading. The usual.
Full of work and stress.
Oh man.
Waiting for my client to email me back about something stupid.
No life. Don't need that. Heart in the pathway.
Because, you're familiar enough with Japanese to know what honorifics are, right?
Yes, I am.
So, my policy on them when I translate stuff is no honorifics, because it's English. But every
That is in
client
fact the correct way to do it.
yeah, every client I've had has sort of had their own policy on it, and even some projects for the same client have had different policies on it, depending on who the original maker of the material is.
Mr. Laz Sensei.
And interestingly enough, it turns out this client has a policy that says always include honorifics. But they didn't tell me it until I turned in the third book out of 5 that they had contracted me for this job. But that's fine,
Nice.
because now I can, from now on, I'll just put honorifics in it. If that's what you want, what the fuck ever, you know? Kind of bugged me first, but I got over it.
It actually really bothered me when I was watching the Aura dub.
You know, it actually, if I were the one reading it, it would really fucking bother me. But I'm doing it for money, so I can overlook it because I'm doing it for money.
Sure, obviously, yeah, no. Whatever your boss tells you to, that's the thing you do.
So I turned in the 4th book today. And then my project manager, which is essentially my boss, immediately emailed me back, thanking me for that, but asking me to go back and correct put the honorifics back into the 3rd book. And to not move on to the 5th book. Now mind you, I'm set up on a schedule where originally the 5th book was supposed to be due on the 14th of August. But I'm leaving on the 1st of August. So I might not be completely settled in to my life in Japan in order to do more freelance work and get it done before the 14th of August. So we set up the schedule so that I'm going to try and get it done before I leave. So I've been working twice as hard as I should be to get it done twice as fast. So I email her back and I'm like, well, wait a second, because when she told me that honorifics were required, she said something along the lines of, well, we'll take care of the ones you've turned in, just put it in all the ones you work on from here on out. And
Tip graveyard.
And before I even sent this email in, I knew, because they sent me a 12 or 16 page, something ridiculous, style guide
Sirens appear
for
to
their
be
stuff.
dining well.
I knew she would tell me that it was in the style guide, so I looked in the style guide before I sent the email. There's stuff in there in the style guide saying how to handle honorifics if you use them, like stylistically, how to make them look nice in English. But nothing in there that says, you must use honorifics in your work with us. I sent off an email knowing that. She proceeds to tell me that not only is it in the style guide, but also that she told me she wanted it done after I turned in the 2nd book. So I should be willing to quote-unquote meet her in the middle ground and do this for her. For free. 3 or 4 days worth of work for nothing. I looked in the style guide again, and then I also looked in the email chain where she mentions honorifics, and she mentions it 2 emails after I sent in the 3rd book, which is the book that she wants me to go back and fix. So I emailed her back, and I didn't say it in these words, but I pointed out the fact that she was wrong and essentially lying to me, and told her, look, you know that I'm working twice as hard as I should be to get this done for you guys so that my personal job and life aren't going to get in the way of me doing work for you. So you should be able to handle this part, because you guys didn't tell me about it until a certain period of time where it was too late for me to fix it. And now I'm waiting back to hear back from her and see what she's going to say, and honestly, at this point, at first, I would, because I've had to deal with a lot of shit from these clients already, because I'm very picky about my translations. So when they told me about the honorifics thing, I actually kind of argued with them for a little bit. And especially considering the fact that the chosen title that they made for the 2nd series that I'm working on for them...
I am on stream, FYI.
I don't give a shit.
Okay, I want to make sure that you're not going to, like, break contract and say this...
No. They actually announced it at Comic-Con.
Okay.
So,
you don't have an NDA right now.
Well, I'm under NDA until they announce it. Once they announce it, I can say whatever the fuck I want.
Well, I was warning because I wasn't sure if you were still under that.
No. I'm for the longest time I wouldn't tell you what it was called because I knew better.
You have you have a sense of professionalism.
Yeah. So in Japanese, the title roughly translates to the Dark Lord Enna goes to a Mongol school. Now, because it's about this chick who is like
a Dark Lord?
Like a demon lord.
I'm guessing her name is Anna.
Her name is Enna, like E-N-N-A, kind of like Emma, but with N's.
Okay.
And she's like conquered this foreign realm, and the realm she's lived in is foreign to us. But she gets bored, and she winds up coming to our world, but finds manga and falls in love with it. So she wants to learn how to make manga. It's actually kind of cute. It's like a romance, a rom-com kind of thing.
Okay.
But what I suggested to them for the title was Enna, the Dark Lady of Manga. Very short, rolls off the tongue, contains everything that is necessary for the title, for the audience to understand what's going on.
Seems like a much better title.
What they went with is Demon King Enna-sama goes to a manga school.
Right.
But she's not a king, right? She's not a guy, for one thing, and then honorifics. So it not only is it's literal, which is already that any literal translation is a bad translation. It has honorifics, and it calls her a king when she should be at least a queen. So I argued with them about it, because I was like, this is going to have my name on it. People are going to see that title and think I came up with that title. So yeah, I was already I was like iffy about it, because I was like, well, this is my translation chops on the line, but it's also this job on the line. Mm-hmm. So I didn't want to bug them too much about it. But at this point, because of the stupid bullshit trying to get me to do a bunch of extra work for no pay, and her trying to lie to me, I mean,
Too much clutter.
I could give her the benefit of the doubt, and maybe she thinks it's in the style guide, but hasn't read the style guide in a long time. Or maybe she thinks she told me after I turned in the second one, but she didn't remember that she only told me after I turned in the third one. But at the same time, it feels like she was just trying to cover her ass and give me an excuse to have to do this extra work for no pay. And once she did that, I was like, you know what? I honestly don't give a fuck anymore, because I've done 4 out of the 5 books. That's $4,000 worth of work. So if they want to fire me at this point, I don't fucking care. Like, it would have been nice to have an entire couple series of manga on my resume. But if they're gonna try and pull the wool over my eyes bullshit, try to lie to me and all that sort of stuff, then I don't give a fuck. And it would honestly make me a lot less stressed. Because
well, looks like I'm not grabbing the bombs here.
I'm essentially doing twice as much work as I should be, while also trying to prepare to move across the fucking world. Well, it's a little stressful.
A little bit.
So if she emails me tomorrow and goes, you know what, I'm tired of having to argue with you in emails, I think we're gonna close our business relationship here, I'll be like, you know what, probably better this way.
I saved without getting the boots.
So, like, if I were in the mood to read manga, which is rare, but I have done it, I might read something like you suggested. Like the title you suggested, or like, if that came on as an anime with that title, and like, my brother and I just watching random ass. My brother really likes to watch anime, and I'm iffy on it.
Yeah.
But he makes me watch it a lot.
Well, one of the things that actually
like, if I saw that title, like, wait, what was your title?
Enna, the Dark Lady of Manga.
Yeah, that sounds palatable.
That's way more appealing than the one they pitched.
It's a lot better than Demon King Enna-sama goes to a manga school.
Warrior.
That sounds like something that like a complete weeb would.
This one is close.
Now, to be fair, for all I know, that could be their actual legitimate idea behind it, because they're trying to market to the weeb audience, and they want those people to buy their manga. But I honestly don't think that even weebs would look at that title and go, damn. And I'm also pretty sure that even weebs wouldn't, like, the title isn't going to be what gets them into something they want to read, you know?
Mm-hmm.
No, it does sound like something girly weebs would, female weebs anyway, would totally be interested in.
But
and that's literally the only market I can see for that.
The dumb thing about it is that I've looked into their stuff before. Like, I haven't read any of it, but I've looked at some of the stuff they have done, like some of the series they've translated, and they have stuff like The Devil is a Part-Timer, which is a perfect translation of what it was in Japanese. There's no honorifics in it, even though there is in the Japanese title, and it works. Now, I don't know if that's because maybe they started publishing the manga after the anime came out, and whoever bought the rights for the anime chose that title, so they had to pick the same title. I don't know.
Funimation. Oh wait, I don't know what the Japanese one.
I'm fairly certain Funimation was the one.
Yep, they do have it.
Yeah.
Not a bad series.
I liked it. I watched the anime, most of it.
I haven't seen it.
It's really good.
I also haven't seen it.
It's almost the same as what I'm talking about, except in this case, it's like there's this hero and a Dark Lord who are fighting in like this fantasy world, and the Dark Lord somehow winds up in our world, in like modern day Japan, and he has to like sort of adapt to living as a broke high school student, except he's not in high school, to live in Japan. He gets a job at like a McDonald's and all kinds of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But then the hero follows him, and the hero winds up going through the same shit, and it's interesting.
Can they become best friends?
No, they're still bitter rivals from what I remember.
Yeah, thems hate each other still. But grudging cooperation, Alright, let's go grab the fucking power glove.
That dude is big.
Forget it.
Or like, Black Butler, they translated that title. They got that. Fucking...
Wait, I'm out of mana.
Black Butler's really popular.
Yeah, they're the ones who translated that.
Huh.
I don't actually remember if I saw any Black Butler cosplays this year.
There was another one, I'm trying to think of it, I'm trying to find it. Oh, Is This a Zombie?
I remember that one.
They could have easily fucked up that title, they didn't. But again, it seems like a lot of these could have just been the manga.
I mean, Is This a Zombie is the literal translation of that statement.
I'm aware, but they're... With the people who are apparently writing their fucking titles, they could have easily turned it into something else.
Also, fun fact, my brother and I tend to call that show Korean Zombie Desk Car.
That's funny.
There we go.
For props, so you'll understand the stupid pun. In Japanese, the title is POWAH Zombie desu ka. So, if you say it Korean Zombie Death Cars, it's sort of
Desk.
like the...
Desk Car.
Desk Cars, sorry.
Desk Car.
Get it right.
Too much
Korean Zombie Desk Car.
Yeah, Korean Zombie Death Cars.
Car.
Car, whatever. Same thing.
One car
Korean
is very
zombie
different
mode
than
of transport.
Yes, not modes of transport. Mode. Singular.
Okay. Ow, lasers hurt.
But yeah, I've been feeling anxious about this stupid bullshit almost all day. But I haven't really gotten anything worthwhile done except a shit ton of laundry. Like 4 loads of laundry.
That's a lot of laundry. How did you generate 4 loads of laundry?
Well,
Not doing it for a long time.
well, no, for one thing, I didn't have all of my clothes here. I only had like 2 loads worth, or no, I had 1 load worth of clothes here. And then I had another giant bag of clothes in my car that I just never took out. And then
Run away.
half a bag of clothes that I brought over here recently that I needed to wash. So I had most of my clothes that I brought here originally were dirty, so I needed to wash those.
You're at your grandparents' place, right?
Yeah, I'm living with my grandparents right now. And then I went and finally got the giant bag of clothes out of my car, and then I brought the half bag of clothes in, and between all of that, it was
arrow
about
strats are
3
working.
loads of laundry.
Don't spin attacks, ho.
And then I did a little bit separate so that it wouldn't turn out wrong.
Okay. Goodbye, Haku.